morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday, day off. Happy hump day.
Hump day?
There we go, Mr. Camel. Yes, that has been going on for a very long time. Yeah, so got little man out here quickly because we got a bird trim in 28 minutes, something like that. Yeah, it's 12 after 9. It's brisk out this morning. All right, so the Pixel did do the night lapse last night. Not the best of quality. The sky looks good. The trees look like crap. So I don't know if I want to continue doing it that way or not. It is definitely an option currently until I can swap that out for another iPhone 17 Pro with Xfinity. So I have a dedicated, camera with nothing else on it. Yeah, that's honestly, because I have to keep the thing anyway. So I might as well upgrade it to a phone I'm going to use. That's my theory. Pixel is not something I'm going to use. So yesterday's video, and here's a very important thing to note. So because I switched to the AirPod 2s at the duck pond, the AirPod 3s did not automatically connect at all ever yesterday. So that was entirely iPhone 17 Pro audio. It was in stereo the entire video. Just got done editing it. Got a whole bunch of video of foxes last night. There were 2 of them in the backyard. It's funny because we have one that's the normal fox that comes around, and then he usually brings like his partner or whatnot. Sometimes he'll bring his kids too. It's crazy because sometimes we'll have like 4 of them back there. The one is super skittish. The other one, people can come and go, and he just doesn't care. All right, so we do have the drive on today. We are running 4K ProRes, 60 frames per second. We're gonna give this a try and see how this works out for me today. Come on, buddy, come on. I'm not mowing today. We got other things I didn't even realize to do today. I don't even know honestly what, but I gotta let her know that I won't be mowing today. I don't know when I'll get to it. So as much as I didn't mean to sleep till 8 o'clock this morning, that's for sure. But apparently I was tired from all my opening shifts. And I do open tomorrow, but it is a very short day. I am only scheduled till 11:30, but as soon as the truck is done, he said I can go. But, if he needs any additional help until then, I will help him out. And that sun is hitting the lens really bad. Yeah, I think I had a dirty spot on on the lens too last night on the Pixel. I don't even know. I'm going to make sure the thing is clean. That might have been screwing up because I had like this strip coming down in like a big circle. There was no window in front of it, so I don't know. It had to be the lens. The lens had to be dirty, which sucks. But like I said, the sky looks good. And so in order to do it, you have to have it in automatic speed, which is entirely too fast. So I cut it to 50%. It's rendering right now. So we'll see how, hopefully it doesn't look as jittery because without it being rendered yet, it's making a little jumpy. I'm kind of jumping all over the place, getting back to the AirPods and using them as microphones. So if you do have 2 pairs and you switch back and forth, you have to make sure you go into the settings like I showed you and make sure that you select that as your microphone. And after you do that, it should automatically kick back in. But because I switched to the 2s, it just left it in automatically on the iPhone, which I didn't have any, like 5 freaking channel audio files. See, now I think when you're driving, when you're running with the drive, I think that's when it does that spatial audio stuff. It's just too much. Oh, Priya, we're walking the wrong direction. What you doing here, puppy dog? She did not want to get up this morning either. I woke up with Kitty on my chest. She's a riot with that, to be honest with you. So the only downside to doing this with the drive is if I run the dual capture, can't go to the drive because you don't have HDR, you don't have ProRes at that. It's apparently too much. You only get 30 frames per second HDR, or no HDR, I guess. But gotta go. Come on, let's keep going this way. Since we went this way, let's go this way. Come on, Priya. Come on. All right, I guess we're going the other way here. yeah, I keep finding myself focusing into the screen here, even though the green dot, that's what you need to look at, is that little green record dot. So, well, let's hoping the mic's doing its thing today. Should be, because I have it selected now. But yeah, I was pretty impressed last night with the moon, with the video. I mean, I get it, it's still a phone camera, but every year it slightly gets improved over the year before. But like I said, the night video, that's just using the flash on the actual phone. That's no headlamp or nothing. And it's so crisp. Now that's right. Did I cut it to 30 frames per second manually that day? I might have. That would definitely be, you know what? Next time we do the moon, we're going to cut it to 30 frames per second. And tonight, because hopefully we get another beautiful clear night. So that is the game plan there. Oh yeah, so much going on with it's like I didn't get a chance to really talk about anything yesterday because of going to work and stuff. And then if I don't talk about it after I get done editing, I just totally forget. All right, so the monthly challenge for me this month is 9.24 miles for 14 days. And Mr. Baker already called it. He goes, you'll have it 14 days because you'll cheat it. So, I mean, in reality, I with work, those days are 11 plus mile days, regardless if I open and or close. So, not overly concerned with that. I would never get it anyway. So maybe I won't. Maybe just to prove him wrong, I won't bother cheating it this month. I don't know. And how I cheat it is, you just let a walk or run record while you're driving the car, and then you mute the stop, and it'll just sit there and count the miles. Mr. Franz app is saying that it is 57 degrees, 14 degrees Celsius right now. Checking out our big tree, trying to get Priya to do a boom boom. And she didn't want to get out of bed this morning. Seeing a very minimal amount of change. And I don't know if we're going to get a lot of color. Oh yeah, happy October 1st, everybody. I didn't even realize yesterday the market manager was in. She goes, I can't believe tomorrow's October already. And I second guessed her, and I'm like, oh crap, it is the 30th. Oh boy. So, 25 foot behind Basset Hound. Gonna go potties. See, this is one of the things that I'm enjoying, I think, the most, is having all these zoom lenses and being able to, shoot things that I can't with the Pocket. I don't get me wrong, I still like the Pocket, but this is new and shiny. So Mr. Baker gave me a very interesting idea if we do the duck pond again, and that is to actually hold the iPhone underneath the Pocket and take pictures with the reflection off the screen. So we might have to try that at some point in the future to see how that turns out. But you have to have the screen down. The thing is, like I said to him, I said, well, trying to tow around 2 dogs and make sure they're not getting in trouble or in danger, and trying to do photography like that is a little tricky. But it's kind of like those videos I've been seeing, the shorts, where they take, put a mirror down and get the reflection of the sky, and they shoot, and they get like a double. It's really neat photography. It's just, it takes both hands and time. So the other day I was mentioning about the potholes. This one here has literally been hit by 2 of the last 3 cars that just came up the driveway as I'm standing here. They're hitting that one. It's out far enough. You can avoid it on the inside, but then this one here gets you as well if you don't move in. Like I said, when the lawn crew is parked like right here, you have to move over. And then if someone's coming up, yeah. But that one there is another one. And then you got all this erosion out here. So hopefully, and then on the other side, you've got another spot that they've kind of half-ass patched over the years. So I think there's another one down there right in front of that tree, which the tree roots are probably causing.
All right, we will see you soon.
Chatty little bird. You sure are. You're a chatty little bird. Oh, I hate doing this. Actually, you know what? We can look in these totes without going all the way underneath. It might be right there. I think I can grab that one from the side without having to dig any more out of here. For those of you wondering, yeah, I'm under the bed. It's never fun. Yay! Success! We found it! Woohoo! Kind of looks like a Priya. I think that was the whole point. Might have a little more in its muzzle than Priya does. Maybe in... Yeah, let's check out the muzzle. Yeah, you got a spot right there. You got a spot right there, but that one's got a lot more speckles. But it's just like you. Yeah. It looks like you. Alrighty, well that mystery's solved. That's only been hiding from me for months. Good afternoon, everybody. It's 4:15. We got 70 degrees, 22 degrees Celsius. It is gorgeous outside. The sun is shining, clear skies. And we've been trapped in the house watching Stranger Things. Yeah, day off. Relaxing day off. So. But it's time to get the little monkey out for a walk. And I just had a pretty good... He was a little mean with Maisie at first, but then he... I intervene. I know you're really, well, I mean, they weren't fighting, so I was just trying to keep him calm by petting both of them at the same time. So, yeah, come on, let's do it. A little walkie in. All right, hot dogs and sauerkraut have been cooking since this morning. And potatoes are on the stove now, so won't take too much longer. And we'll continue watching Stranger Things and watching some more and eating some delicious hot dogs and sauerkraut with mashed potatoes. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm excited. Very excited. All right. I'm seeing a little bit of color top of that tree right there. Yeah. It's looking pretty. Tree next to it, though, is not doing a whole lot quite yet. Yeah, at least I finally got my bed changed and found the Bassett blanket, which was driving me nuts because I don't remember what I paid for that, but I don't think it was super expensive, but it also wasn't cheap. So I want to say like $50, something like that. So, just happy I had my bed remade, and oh yeah, didn't do much else. Did not do much else today. So just taking a nice easy day. Well, I paid rent, so that was painful enough. That was like getting kicked in the groin. Water bill, though, it feels like now that it's connected with these guys, it feels like our water bill has dropped tremendously. Because I could have swore our bills were like in the 70s. In the last 2 months, we've been like $50, $51, which is much more manageable. So, and the biggest thing is, like, if they see a spike in it or something, they get notified and they know to check the apartment for any type of possible water leaks. Or the hot water heater thing blew again, something like that. So... it's not the worst thing in the world. It's the only thing is, I mean, I really can't delay on the payment on it. Well, just don't pay that much because it's built right in. It's a separate charge, but it's if you wait until rent kicks, then it's all together. So it's just, it's weird in a way. So, all right, I did import the drive the first round already. So everything is into the timeline. Well, not the timeline yet. It's in Final Cut, and actually trying something here because I think I remember at some point, ooh, they're going to yell at you. You're not allowed to go that way. They just pulled out of that road right there. People aren't going to listen. I mean, I wouldn't either. I mean, if I went over there, I'm not going to drive out on that road and then risk my life and drive back in. It's a bunch of bullshit. More along the line, I remember seeing a video that, using the same project extensively actually slows things down because there's some stuff that's like left over. So I built a whole new project finally, which I don't do. I should do it monthly. I used to. The only thing I brought over, though, was the date and the logos. In fact, that's the other thing I did today was I updated the photography logos to match the fall channel logo. I have to update the banner yet. And Mike said I can use any of his pictures of, now that he's got his telescope and he's getting just these unbelievable astrophotography photos with the telescope. It's insane. He gave me permission to put them in the video and I forgot to, But if he sends me any more, I'll add them to it, and I'll do a little slideshow for his with his telescope. It's almost to the point. It's like, why do I even want to go out and bother anymore? Because I'm never going to match that. Boy, oh boy, these bushes are just covered with bees. I don't know if you can even see any of them. There was a whole bunch, and then the wind blew. There's one right there. There's a whole bunch of them in there. I don't think when you're real close to a subject, it does real good in focusing with the 8X. I think that's why the photos, if you're too close to the subject, it doesn't look as good. But if you're doing a long distance shot, the 8X and 24X works pretty good in video. There's a whole bunch of bees in there pollinating. If these guys are getting anybody. Oh yeah, I see them. Holy buckets, there's a lot of bees. Wow. It's a swarm of them in here. They're in a field day with these flowers. And they're not bumblebees. I'm not sure what kind of bees they are. I just went to dual view and I forgot that that'll automatically save on the phone, which isn't a big problem, except I'm kind of trying to not use the phone storage today at all. So front facing camera for these shots, and then I use the back camera obviously for the rest. All records, you know, the whole ProRes 4K 60 crap. So all right, let's go see our maple tree, and then we're gonna probably just dump this boom boom bag off. I try to be too PG. I try to be 2G, don't I? It's not even PG. But and then I'll get little girl out. Potatoes is gonna take a little bit of time to cook, but so yeah, just kind of a nice, relaxing day. Unfortunately, it's not unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, I'm wasting a day that's absolutely beautiful outside. Whew, sorry, hiccups. I really do feel like the 4X does hold the color much better than the 5X used to on the 16. Yeah. Oh, that's 2X. That's the 2X he's been holding the color. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, Boom Boom King. You go boy, you did your potties. He wasn't real happy because he was all snuggled in with Mom. I interrupted him. Took him outside. Oh, yeah. All right, it's only October and we're already getting the Walmart toy shop crap. And the wind keeps opening it. Putting him in ultra wide. Well, one convenient thing about center stage is I can get back angles with the front camera. I don't know how stable it'll be, but we can do it. Of a 25-foot behind Basset Hound. You know, I almost have to use the 8X. You're so far away, kid. You're getting closer, though. She already did her boom boom, so that's good. I am on the proverbial fence today on which camera to put in the window tonight. I almost feel like the iPhone is my clearer, best shot to do it, but yet the Pixel makes it where I can free this phone up, because then I have nothing low light to film later on. Are you pooping again? Glad I walked you further. All right, taking a little different pathway. Now we have the sun kind of in the lens. That's gonna mess that up. Yeah. That's why the sun is in the right spot right now for it. Yeah, Mike got some really neat sunspot photos. You'll see them. He sent me a couple different ones. I don't want to be on 2X, Kurt. You want to be on 1X. I know I already got that. But we're going to go around come down through this section, and we're going to go up through the playground and then head back home. But I got to drop off another boom boom. Yes, I do. Because someone had to go boom boom twice. Not enjoying the 8X at all, am I? I don't know what that little did was. I don't like when it does that. Oh, I think it's, you know what it is? I bet you it's a notification coming in, but it won't read it because I'm recording a video. Oh. Oh, Mr. Birch Tree. Okay, this thing is acting up like crazy all of a sudden. I don't know if the last clip actually saved or not. I let it go and it did finalize, but... Alright, let's see Mr. Maple Tree here quick. Kind of fading out in color right now. Of course, it could be the way the sun is hitting it too. Yeah, I think if we come down here a little later in the day, the sun won't be hitting it so directly. Because literally, yeah, the sun's right in its, right on top of it basically. Hot dogs and sauerkraut, mashed potatoes underneath. Yum, 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 yum. Well, I now know what it looks like when someone else launches a drone up in the air. I'm watching it climb, and now it's coming this way. No, probably because I was filming the wrong direction. Alrighty, we're going to man out here for a night walk here. We're done for the night. It's kind of on the early side, really. 7:32? So, but we've, I think, got through 5 episodes, season 3. Come on, buddy, let's go. Got a little bit of a sky still going down here. Trying to make our way down a little bit. Yeah, 4X is probably not going to be the best in low light. I don't know. 2X seems to be pretty decent right now, though. Well, it's the main lens, so they all should be pretty equal now, right? That is crazy. Just like the Sony, the further it goes in, the cleaner it gets. I'm getting better at capturing the moon with this thing. Kind of fluctuating a little bit on me. There is, alright, there's, oh, okay, because I have the box there. So if I like move the box over there, that gets too bright. Try to do this before I was recording. That's might be a little too much. Anyway, you get the point. Okay, now that time it was exercise that interrupted me. Oh crap, forgot to change the Evo back. There we go. Now we can see him. All right, little man. Let's get done. We got 62 degrees right now. I think the weather was actually locked up earlier. I don't think it was actually working, but it might have been 70 or 71 degrees earlier. 22 degrees Celsius. Now it's down low 60s. I do have the Pixel running since about 5:30 this afternoon. So we'll see what it gets tonight. Yeah, and I did remember to try to clean the lens today on the Pixel, so hopefully it doesn't have that light flare that was coming down through last night. We shall see. I'm going to check it here when it gets just a little bit darker. Right now it might be still a little too light. We'll see. So I am manually switching down to 30 frames per second just to try to get a little bit better image quality in the low light. So I really don't know if the auto thing does what it's supposed to do, but the other morning, like I said, when I had these guys out, it was super clear. All right, everybody, well, we're going to call it a night. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the morning. Have a good night and stay safe.